Welcome to episode 590 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burnett, Apartment Hacker. It is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. Am I emotional or am I passionate? There's a big difference between those two things. Being emotional and being passionate seem sometimes like they are the same thing, but being emotional is a mental state. It's a mental reaction, right, to a set of stimulus. And being passionate is actually taking action on that emotion, right, that is triggered by whatever piece of stimulus that you might find in your environment. So if you're in the property management industry and you're on a site visit and you're walking a property and someone makes a remark to you that triggers a response where you feel like you're put a bit on the defense, or you need to be in defense of, and you start to list off all the reasons why X might not be working, or Y not be working, or Z might not be working, or A by, and you get into this emotional defense mode versus someone who goes through that same exercise and gets triggered and the emotion comes up, but it's not the action that happens as a result of that trigger is not defense or all the reasons why. It's rather, yes, and let me tell you exactly what I've been doing about that. Or if you respond with sort of reasons why something can't happen or reasons why things can't happen, but here's what I'm trying. The difference now is this between passion and emotion. Passionate is, yes, I have this issue and I've not been getting anywhere with it, but I'm trying this instead. I'm trying that instead. I'm trying the next thing instead. Versus just settling in that moment where you're emotional and just settling, not acting. Acting or taking action would be the passionate piece of being emotional. So I hope that makes sense. Am I being emotional or am I being passionate? Maybe another example is where, if you are feeling emotionally loaded, emotionally extended, and the triggers are lots of things going on in and around your multifamily office, and then you displace all your frustrations in the way of ranting about others or ranting about all the reasons why your office doesn't work or why you might be doing it differently or would do it differently, that is emotional. Passionate would be feeling those triggers, feeling that emotional overload or that emotional extension, and then going to a person or calling a meeting or sitting down with a group and saying, hey, I'm feeling overwhelmed because of X, and as a result of that, I'd like to just put some things out there that could be different, look different, etc., so that we might help ourselves get through this. Passionate would be taking an action, taking a step in a moment of truth, exercising some courage in a moment of truth, not being a coward of sorts, but exercising that courage to actually go and have those conversations. That happens so many times in your on-site offices. I've been there. I've sat in those seats in an office, and it just gets overwhelming. And your emotions get extended beyond their capacity to handle it. It's what you do in that moment that defines you, defines your character, and defines your ability to be passionate versus emotional. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.